While doing crop production and management, you studied how the waste can be changed into manure. Now let us understand what happens in nature. That was a man-made effort. In nature also, the plants keep dying and they keep getting buried under the soil. They go deeper and deeper and deeper, and there, as they go deep and deep, the temperature keeps rising, and because so much of soil is being poured over it, there is also a lot of pressure. The plants, the dead plants are getting compressed. Due to this high temperature and pressure, the vegetation changes into a black colored solid mass, and that is what is coal. Now coal is nothing but carbon. So the process by which dead vegetation changes into coal is called carbonization. So the vegetation is changing into coal. What is coal? Coal is carbon. Carbon is one element which has many physical forms, like heads of Ravan or like siblings of a family, anything you can think of. Basically what I want to say is that carbon exists in more than one physical forms, which means the various forms of carbon can have different physical properties, although their chemical properties are same. This phenomenon is called allotropism, and such forms are called allotropes or allotropic to each other. And carbon exists in the form of diamond also and graphite also. Diamond is the hardest substance, while graphite is not. Graphite is grey in color, it is a good conductor of electricity, but diamond is colorless, shining with a sparkle. So there is so much of difference, and it is not a good conductor of electricity either. So their physical properties are different, but if we burn both of them in air, they will produce carbon dioxide. So the chemical properties are same. Now we will first of all study about coal. About 300 million years ago, the earth was covered with dense forests in the wet lands, and as these forests died, they got buried, and due to high heat or high temperature and pressure, vegetation was compressed and changed into coal. Coal is hard, it is black in color and it can burn. So we can say it is combustible. When it burns, it produces gases like carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide. When there is not sufficient amount of oxygen, then it forms carbon monoxide. So because it can burn, it produces lot of heat. You know, when anything burns, it produces energy, and this energy can be in the form of heat and light. Sometimes heat is more, sometimes light is more. Like for example, if you burn a candle, the heat produced is there but less, but the light is produced. But if you burn coal, there is lot of heat produced, it kind of, you know, it becomes red hot, but not so much of light is being produced. So such a substance is basically used for cooking or for producing heat in industries. So we can say coal is a fuel. and because it is produced from dead plants, it is also called fossil fuel. So, what are the uses of coal? It is used as fuel in homes and industries. Even in the thermal plants, and in olden times even for running the trains. Lot of coal was used to produce steam which was able to push railway engines. That is why what were they called? Steam engines. For steam engine. The disadvantage of coal is that it produces smoke, which can be very harmful. It pollutes air, it harms eyes.